Hello, everyone. We are nearing the end of the month, and I wanted to tell you something. It's very interesting thing that I did. I think maybe 2 years ago. I was feeling super overwhelmed from life, from work, from these expectations that I have for myself, and I decided out of the blue. I'm not sure why I did this, but it was truly life changing. I decided that initially it was meant to be 2 days, but on one of the Sundays, I decided that I will put my phone, my laptop, TV, everything off for 24 hours. And I decided that I will not use any technology, anything to entertain me. I'm not gonna consume anything during those 24 hours, and I will just deal with whatever it is that I have to deal with. And I didn't even go out. I was home all day, and it was super eye-opening for me. The first few hours were fine, and then, I was cleaning here and there, whatever tasks I had to do. Like my daily chores almost felt like a way for me to entertain myself. So I was done with them very quickly at the beginning, and then I was just sitting there on the couch, sitting on the chair, staring at the wall, thinking, and then time just started to melt away. I realized that it's been decades, not decades, but years and years when was the last time I wasn't consuming anything constantly. And it made me also realize a lot of thoughts and unanswered questions that I had in my head that I never gave myself time for them to resurface, because they were not a priority for my brain for them to be brought up amidst all this consumption that I was doing and work and being so busy. And when I brought them up, I realized that there were so many unsolved things, so many arguments in my head, so many things that I didn't let go of. And it was such a refreshing, interesting day that I felt so good that I wanted to do it for longer. But obviously I can't, because back then, I was, I was working in marketing, social media. Still am in a sense, but back then I really couldn't be away from my phone. I had to be always on it, always on my computer, sometimes even on weekends. And I really enjoyed that day, and that was one of the most peaceful days I've had. And it was all about that first initial step to just, put everything away. I literally put my laptop and my phone fully off in a drawer, and it was absolutely exactly what I needed. And I think it's important to do that reset. If some people can do it once a week, it will be amazing for them. If they can do it once a month, that will be also great and more doable, especially for people that are busy, that have friends and family and all that. The best way to do this is you need to inform people that you are usually always in contact with. Let them know that you will do this. You don't have to really explain yourself. You're doing it for yourself anyways. And then just try it. The concept here is for you not to consume, but to create. So during this day, you're not allowed to consume anything, not even books. You're not allowed to read a book or listen to music, because you're consuming something. You can write something yourself, write a book about yourself, write a story. You can paint if you want to paint. You can do a puzzle, you can do Legos, you can go for a walk, you can go to the beach. You can try something you haven't tried before, but it needs to be something that you are creating yourself, Have that hard conversation, obviously face-to-face, because you don't have a phone, unless you have a landline. But try this and let me know in the comments. I want to know everyone's experience and what's the epiphany that they've realized. What are the things that really clicked in their head once they gave themselves 24 hours without consuming anything? Because you will be surprised that some things will resurface that you've always wanted to do or you've loved doing, and you forgot why you've stopped doing them in the first place. So please let me know. Try it at your own ease, but plan for it. Don't be paralyzed and love the idea of doing something like this, but actually go through and do it, and let me know. And the sooner the better, better to shorten that. I want to make this thing happen, and making it happen. The shorter the duration, the better you train your brain that it doesn't stop you from doing the executive function of doing the thing. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye.